A woman's body was suddenly pierced by an iron fork, and she trembled violently from the pain. But the butcher below the pipe was staring menacingly. She let out a muffled groan, then bit down hard to hold it in. She looked down through the hole and saw the butcher ready to strike again. To survive, she stuck her fingers into the wound, twisting them to make blood flow faster. Even as cold sweat poured from the pain, she didn't stop until blood dripped through the hole and onto the butcher's mask. The butcher thought she was dead, and with no movement in the pipe, he picked up another body and left. Anna never thought that a single trip would end with her being randomly knocked out. When she woke up, she was in this hotel, hands and feet tied tight, with an unconscious woman in front of her whom she thought was dead. Faced with this predicament, she cried in despair, but suddenly the woman opened her eyes, giving Anna a huge scare. But before the woman across from her could figure out what was happening, the doors suddenly opened and a figure walked in from outside. Anna turned over to play dead, but the woman was dragged away and the door shut tight again. Anna sat in despair for who knows how long when a woman suddenly appeared behind her, motioning for her to be quiet, then untying her bonds. But sounds came from outside again. Both were too scared to breathe. The woman stopped what she was doing, hid under the bed, and Anna kept playing dead. Then a bloody body was dragged out from behind her, and Anna was too scared to even breathe. Once it was quiet, the woman crawled out from under the bed and finished untying her. Free at last, Anna stood up, but when she saw the gruesomely dead bodies around her, her legs went weak and she fell to the floor. The woman helped her up, ready to leave. Before opening the door, she checked through the peephole and saw the lock was already open. They darted into the bathroom, but before they could block the door, the intruder broke in. The woman was dragged away by the butcher, and Anna hid behind the door, clamping her hand over her mouth. She didn't help the woman in that moment of crisis. Once the noise outside stopped, Anna went out to find a way out, but all the windows were sealed shut, impossible to open, and no one answered her cries for help through them. Looking at the blood in the drain and the women's bodies all over the room, fear filled her. Finally, she spotted a living woman in the pile of bodies and was about to untie her when sounds came from outside again. Anna blocked the door with a cabinet. After untying the woman, she just helped her onto the bed when rapid knocks came, leaving both women panicking. As the intruder was about to push the cabinet away, Anna noticed the vent above. She stood on the nightstand, pulled off the vent grate, and helped the girl get ready to escape. By then, the door was ajar, and the butcher's hand was already reaching in. Anna climbed into the vent, checked it was safe, then reached down to pull the woman up. But the woman's legs were numb from being tied so long. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't stand. With the butcher already halfway through the door,